Okay, it's March 14th. This is your 48-hour forecast. The next update will be on Sunday. We do have a very strong front that's going to come through basically on Sunday, and there's going to be gusty winds ahead of it, and things that get blown around, and we'll go over that in a second. Now, Friday afternoon, things got into the 70s out here in western PA. The higher elevation stayed in the 50s and 60s, but basically it warmed up very nice as we go through the nighttime hours. The winds are coming out of the east to the west, which is going to cool things down. This takes you to around 7 in the morning. You can see the 70s are now 40s and around 50. And then out here towards the Laurel Highlands and up towards Bradford, temperatures have dropped into the 30s. To keep in mind, we do have some winds that are going to be blowing, gusting out there. They're just getting started along the lakes up here with 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. These greens are 30s and low 40s, just getting started. As we move on through the morning hours into the early afternoon, this takes you to around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see the winds have slowly beginning to pick up. Temperatures at this time have climbed back into the 60s or 70s down here by Pittsburgh, 70, I should say, down by Pittsburgh. As we go towards the evening hours and get to around 8 o'clock, they drop back down in the 60s. Out here, where they're getting some winds out of the east still, and there's some sprinkles ahead of it with some clouds. Temperatures have dropped down into the 40s and low 50s. And we can push and hit this, and you can see there's a few showers from the way the wind is blowing from the south and southeast. And this is just a little bit ahead of what's coming at us, but it's just basically some sprinkles and clouds, and that's what's keeping the temperatures down. This is around, let's see, this is around midnight right here. You can see out here the temperature's around 40 to where they're in the mid 50s out by Pittsburgh around midnight, Saturday night into Sunday. And then we have this front. This is around 9 a.m. You can see it's pushing these warmer temperatures east. And that's because we have the front coming down through here. The low is up over the lakes, so this is strictly all rain. And then out ahead of this, we have the winds, the gusty winds, and you can see them. We move this back a little bit, and you can see them off the lakes up here really strong, upper 50s to 60-mile-an-hour wind gust up here. And then Laurel Highlands on top of some of those plateaus, they get into the 50s. And then you can see this front come through, and it literally pushes these winds eastward. And as the front works its way to the east, so do the wind gusts. You can see that's a very strong line here. Winds ahead of it into the 50-mile-an-hour wind gust range, even up here towards New York. It's right around 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And you can see that front push across during the day on Sunday. This is around 2 o'clock, and then you can see it push it off to the east and the winds die down. Now, precipitation wise, this is Sunday morning around 5 o'clock. You can see the rain coming. And you can see here's pretty much the front right here. There's a few heavier showers in here. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning. And as it starts to move east, you can see there's some heavier showers, even maybe a downpour, might even be a rumble of thunder out here in southern Ohio. And then you can see it's going to form a line, but after it's past Pittsburgh and Erie and maybe gets near Bradford, this is around noontime. It's trying to form a line here. And we move this out another hour, and you can see by 1, here's your line right here. Here's State College right around here, and here's Bradford up here. So it's moving to the east, and that's why your winds are going to die down. And just before we lose the picture here, this is around 4 in the afternoon, and it's going through State College. And then behind it is just some showers, a couple of heavier sprinkles, but then it moves off as we go towards Sunday night, and you're left behind with a few showers, and then eventually some snow flurries. Here's around midnight, Sunday night, midnight, and into Monday morning, and now you have some flurries out here in western PA, and temperatures drop down um, pretty chilly. Freezing temperatures up here by Erie. We're gone into the 70s and now back into the 30s for around midnight, like I said. And I can take this out to around 2 a.m. and you can still see they're dropping. They're 29 by Erie, 30 by Bradford. Down here by Pittsburgh, they're in the mid 30s. So it gets pretty chilly. All right, that's your update. Take it easy.